It's a double kill for Jim.
Oh my God, Jim!
Looking pretty good. It's gonna be a triple kill. Jim comes on fire. Jim comes on fire. shot. The dark scope, the two-piece. Oh my god! Oh no! He was down to 1 second on the clock!
Já pegou bala na cara do Master. O Omairinho vai tentando fazer o primeiro. Da estátua vai tentar o tiro porrada e bomba! Vem! Clutch muito difícil de vencer, mas...
Square on the body that you hit. He no-scope for a follow right there. He no-scope. We are back live for another day of Mobile Mayhem. It's your boy Verdict, and today we have with us FloSkiLL. Flo, how you doing today, my guy?
The start of Mobile Mayhem on this Tuesday stream.
Bro, we are killing it today. We are getting to the nitty-gritty. This is the last week of the regular season, right? So we have 3 best of 3s to play today. We won't have 4, but it has been one action-packed tournament this time around. And guys, we'll take a look at the standings for everyone to peek at, so that way we can get a look at everything that we got going on. We've got Team Elevate with 145 and a big lead in first. Tragik with 120, top of their division as well. This division as well. Affiliate with 105, so they're right here with Tragik, and Stamina right there with them at 105 as well. Bunker Rog eSports with 80, and then also XOXO, who just got acquired by none other than Meseeks. Meseeks EU in the mix with 75 points. Unicorns Love 40 points. And the rest rising there as we get ready for this first best of 3, guys. Take a look at the schedule for the day. Stamina taking on Zenshu. So Zenshu used to be OGs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
sure.
Zenshu is the OGs.
That's the case.
Bunker Rog eSports going to be second matchup of the day, facing off with Unicorns of Love. finally, the last match of the day is going to be Tragik taking on Meseeks EU. So we've got a action-packed day. These are all pretty pretty decent matchups. I think the Stamina Zenshu one's going to be one that's probably going to be our best of 3 of the day, in my opinion. So speaking a little bit more about that, we've got map rotations and whatnot. You got yours pulled up. I have not pulled mine up, and I cannot trust cartography.
Well, the map rotations are going to be easy as that. And when it comes to the first match between Stamina and Zenshu, we'll have a Hardpoint Summit to kick things off. Then we'll be moving into a Search and Destroy standoff, and if required, we'll get into a domination on Hackneyard. To be fair, I'm not a big fan of these 3 different map rotations. Hardpoint Summit and Domination Hackneyard in the same rotation in the same series. Oh my god. It's gotta be. When we talk about the bans from each team, Stamina is going to ban Hardpoint on Hackneyard and the PP19, and Zenshu is going to vote for a Search and Destroy Tunisia being removed and a QQ9, so we might be seeing a lot of what are Fenix, QXR, DRH, AK-117, regular guns, let's say.
Absolutely, we're getting geared up for game number 1, Hardpoint on Summit. We'll actually be able to jump into both teams' VCs as well today, as we do have both in. Do we? We got Zenshu, so we won't be able to jump into Stamina. I don't think we've been able to jump into Stamina's all tournament, but hey, we'll be able to jump into Zenshu. So off the rip, we are going to see Zenshu with an early advantage, almost 20 points now and counting, as we do see Kike with 3 kills, Veer with 3 kills as well. An awesome start for them. They need every single one of these points off the rip. So they came in later on in the tournament, and they have made a huge impact. At the moment, Stamina is fighting for a potential first or second place, I would say, rather, positioning, as we do see them a little further down on the board, 4th place at the moment.
And every time, Stamina is pretty much the same, has the same playstyle than Tribe in NA. Basically, they take a bit of time to warm up, and usually at the second half of a hardpoint, they start waking up and kicking even harder on the enemies. So far, they've been able to close that gap that they had with a 29 flawless points lead that came from this P1 from the side of Zenshu. I'm gonna get some time and need some time to get used to that name. I'll still get emojis, I think. But yeah, Stamina so far just contesting that side, and Joel is even going to shoot Prims out on. He's going to get recontested there, but he can count on his teammate just to push through there. Still contesting, and that is an entire slap and swap coming from Zenshu, as they will be holding this site for so long, and just for a few more seconds before it rotates towards B3.
That's right. We're going to see a majority of that lead get taken, as we do see Stamina finally getting the point of this second hill. 15 seconds left on this clock. We're going to see rotations over to this P3 area, which is going to be the backside of the tower. We are going to see the scorecard at the moment. We do have Hetty 8-7, Angel 6-6, 6-4 for Grizz. Veer popping off right now, 11-4. We got to go ahead and jump over there and see what he's got going on. He's rocking the Fennec right now, doing it very well, as we do see rotations over to P3 begin. Stamina's going to have an initial hold, but for how long are they going to be able to hold it here, as we do see many players from the Zenshu team making their way over. They might get a break here, as I do see 3 coming to the front side. Grizz going to get taken out mid-area. We are going to see a break in from the guys over at Zenshu. So Zenshu doing pretty decently in this hardpoint. They got to keep this momentum going into towards the end of this match.
Yeah, we do actually see Zenshu being strong from the start of that game, and that's something I've been witnessing for a long time. I don't know if you remember, as soon as they entered the league and they entered Mobile Mayhem, I was like, this is a team you definitely need to keep an eye on. Unfortunately, they weren't performing at their best for the 2 first days that I've been watching them, at least in the Mobile Mayhem League. And tonight, finally giving them some clout. They're way more powerful than what we've been used to compared to the other days and compared to the other gameplays we've been seeing and watching. So now, they're leading by 36 points against Stamina. The fact is that the problem is they don't have the spawns or even the control about these P5, and Toby's even going to be pushing towards long, getting Primza and falling into Primza's bullet. They're now pushing aggressively into long, trying to take the C stairs. It's going to be a hard one to defend as they already have the glitches by the container. Heady is going to be lucky in that shot, taking the 13 frag and still the MVP on the side of Stamina so far, Verdict.
So far, so good for them, and I do see Toby spawning in the backside of this flower area, so spawns are going to be controlled off the rip for the guys over at Stamina. They're going to be able to make up a majority of those points that they have found themselves down in, and that's quite alright as we do see them take the lead here in the P4 area. Last rotation, Premza is going to try and push it. Premza is going to be taken out. Veer going to be coming in, then Snow, he's going to be taken out as well. Heady popping off. I think this is the best game that Heady's had all season, bro. 17 kills off the bat. They're going to get a break. Zenshu is on the hill. No, Toby is going to deny it. Man, nobody can make it into this fourth hard point with the exception of Stamina. Stamina did a very great job. There was no breaks on the hill. They got all of those points, and a majority of it went uncontested. So P1's going to open up here. We are going to see them with an early advantage as one or two players are going to be at the point. Toby gets taken out there. Heady going to continue to pop off. He actually just got taken out too. So the SKS from Inferno is interesting to see being used on this map. So I didn't see that, usage until now. But we've got two players with Phoenix, and then it looks like 1-2 with the MP7, and then we got Inferno with the SKS, right?
Yeah, Inferno is going to be rocking with the SKS, and funniest fact, he's rocking with the NACOG. As soon as we talk about him, please avoid saying his word. It seems like he's not feeling comfortable when he's under the spotlight. Just keeps dying, and Warvac is going to be the one playing the OBJ for the side of Zenshu. Actually, they're all playing on the OBJ pretty much in Seth Kike, trying to go for the Slayer role. Obviously, on the other side, nothing really surprising from Stamina or Kings, as Angel is always the one sitting on the OBJ, stacking up more than 95 seconds now on that side. And Stamina still has the lead. It's about to rotate towards P2. You guys know, you've been watching this season for a few months now. You know that on Summit Hardpoint, top mid control is one of the key positions to hold to get full control and full advantage over P2, P1, and even P3 for this rotation. So basically, we'll be taking a look at whoever got top control is going to get control over the hardpoint as well.
With that being stated, I think it'd be perfect time for us to go ahead and rotate over to the comms of the guys over at Zenshu, as they have regained the lead for the time being. I want to see what those comms are like when they make those rotations over to P3. So we're going to go ahead and jump in a little early, see how those rotations come through, and we're going to see how it pans out, guys.
EP off 1 HP. He's pushing up bottom. I'm getting ready for new. Watch out for top.
One is jumping. Is that connector?
Connector. Good job. Go back.
Bottom.
Once they come out Snowy, you got to get in spawn. They're gonna come spawn now.
Just
Tractor. Good job. Just get inside.
I taking snow. Don't take snow.
Come on. Come Prim. One more.
Nice, good shit, Prim.
Good spawns. Good job. Hold.
Connector dead. I have
Let's go.
More green.
Snow one shot. He's going mid.
Yeah, just
Snow,
two.
Green.
They're spawning there. Watch out.
Oh, Snow. He's pushing Snow. He's close. There's one Snow already.
Snow, yes. Toby Snow. Forklift.
Snow dead.
Forklift. I'm pushing Snow.
Inferno's gonna be gone, watch out.
Gondola, wall back.
Gondola weekend. There's one behind us as well.
Mid. One is mid.
On the gondola, boys. Don't peek.
Pushing spawn builder.
Got him. You can get inside. Don't worry.
One is mid. There's two mid and one on
behind the tower.
I'm
This
pushing
flash, I think
connector.
is.
Go next. Fuck it. Maybe get some points.
Good job.
Nice.
Nice.
I think there's one gondola, boys.
No.
All right, some decent comms there as we do see them take off with a little bit of 60 plus, 70 plus point lead now. So hell of a comms from the guys over at Zenshu as they take off with the lead. They're rotating over for new, and a phenomenal P3 hold is going to land them with a 70 plus point lead. We are going to see them have a early break onto the fourth hill. How long are they going to be able to hold it, though, as we do see Stamina actually spawning plow side, so that's not a good sign if you want to maintain the that fourth point, as we do see Stamina actually get the break onto that fourth. So a retake goes back in favor of Stamina. I gotta say, bro, those comms were pretty impeccable.
Yeah, there's nothing to say, nothing wrong about these comms. They were just super clean, super understandable. You could even, if you were playing in that team, you would be super comfortable having teammates communicating that much and that clearly. That was super accurate every time. As soon as they said, okay, somebody's there, they were calling the fact the guy was dead, cheering them up, saying good job, good job, good job, everything. Like the comms and the synergy in this team, you could feel it. You could feel it really. From a spectator point of view, I really enjoyed these comms, and it seems like the further we go into the league, the best comms are getting, and that's something I pretty much enjoy. I don't know about you viewers, but for our side, I really love this new listening thing.
Oh, I do too, bro. It definitely shows the competitiveness of these guys as far as, you know, the tone of their voice, what kind of tone they're taking whenever they're making their call-outs, how pressured they feel. You can actually feel it's like you're in the game with them. And I'm sitting back and I'm just enjoying the hell out of it as we do see Stamina again get a break on this P1 hill. They're down by almost 60 points, and they're going to need everything they can get. They're going to need to get a decent P3 or P2. They're going to need to at least contest. They don't need to necessarily get any points off of it, but they have a very, like, I don't know. This is the point of the game where if you don't find 3 or 4 players on the hill, you could probably get eliminated here in this first matchup. So taking a look at the scorecard, we are going to see Warvac 32-30, 26-28 for Primza, Veer 33-28. For the side of Stamina, Hetty 34-31. I said this has probably been his best game all tournament. Toby 34-26, 28-27, 28-28 for Angel there, as they have a I'm sure they're going to have at least 2 minutes on the hill.
Angel is playing so much for the OBJ. He's playing great actually. The point is now, and the gap is being closed by the start of Stamina. They're just being leaded by 30 points. Not only, and not just, this wasn't the best word to use, Grizz getting a double kill with that nade. That's going to give a lot of support to his team. Vera is going to be last player standing on it. He's getting pushed. Vera, how the hell? The Grizz just missed that. Angel is going to get the trade, but gets retraded back by Palmer. Now they're getting closer and closer to the 250 points. 250 objective, and the site is still a bit contested. This rotation towards P3 is going to be super important for both sides right now.
Yeah, P3 is going to be where the action is going to... This is going to be where all the marbles are at. We do see Veer pop off. They got 38 kills now, and I just can't stop and think, like, you need 11 points. How are you going to get into this P3 transition? Angel going to go ahead and get some kills on the Primza. Veer's going to be taken down, and Palma. This is making for a great start for the guys over at Stamina. They need all of this hard point, not only to win, but to keep these guys out, Zenshu, and keep them from a win. And Palma actually gets a break and is taken out. So this will just tell you how intense this matchup is, as it's coming down to the nitty-gritty. Stamina might be able to come back here, as we do see T push it in the front side. Palma's going to get the better of that trade. Palma's going to be taken down. This is going to be 15 seconds left for the guys over at Stamina to take the first game of this best of 3. We're going to see Warvac and team actually push in. You guys got to have a collective push, bro. You guys have to have a collective push. Primza is going to get a break. Kike is actually going to be the player there. That's going to do it. That's game number 1 in the bag for Zenshu eSports.
How is that happening? Dude, I was like, okay, that is over. Stamina is going to take the win. That was so strong, and a strong defense by Angel. Only one player took down 3 enemies, and that's a voice strike. Don't point that out. Angel just took 3 players down on his own with 1 QXR magazine. What happens to his teammate? What just happened? There's no way Stamina lost and showed this last second.
It's tough, bro.
That match was hella close.
Yeah, that was too close. I've seen some hella close. I think the closest I've ever seen on this map in particular was a Tribe game that they ended up winning 250 to 249. Like, literally came down to the last second. And, bro, this was right there with it, as that last hill P3 was a bloodfest. I for sure thought Stamina was going to get the better of that first game, but they didn't. They got the better as far as like trades go. Angel goes 41 and 34. Like I said, at least 2 minutes on the hill, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. So not only does Angel pop off and drop a 40 piece, but 2.5 minutes on the hill. That'll just tell you how close it was. Spy coming through with the raid. 12 Raiders, bro. I see you. 42 and 37 for Hetty. Like I said, this has probably been his best game all tournament. I think. I'm not gonna say he struggled all tournament, but this has just been one of his standout games. A minute plus on the hill.
He
not
struggled.
able. Yeah, well, I don't want to say he struggled, dude. He had a bit of a hard time finding his grips, and you could tell, bro. It's been one of those times for him. Primza, 2 minutes on the hill for Zenshu, 31 and 39. Man, dude, this is just tell you how difficult Hardpoint is now. You can go negative and you can still get a W as long as you're able to do it collectively as a team. Nobody other than him is able to put 2 minutes plus on the hill. Palma almost puts up as they go 33 and 38 with a minute 43 on the hill. So Hardpoint's getting, I don't know, Hardpoint's getting out of hand, bro.
Yeah, when it comes to kills though, I'd love to see the kills difference that is between both of these teams. I'm actually surprised. That's at least 20 or 30 kills. At least 20 kills difference between both of these rosters, and they actually managed to win without doing these match kills. Like, let me do a quick math stuff. Like sorry, 10, there's 15, there's 23. That is 26 kills difference. Stamina managed to do 26 more kills than Zenshu, but Zenshu won the game. Explain it.
It's Hardpoint. That's all you gotta say. You know, nothing else needs to be said. It's just that's the way the game has been here recently. I've seen several teams go, like everyone on their side go negative, and somehow pull a W out on Hardpoint. It's really not about how hard you slay. It's always great to win your gunfights, but when you have great positioning and you have good rotations, and you're winning the right gunfights, it'll lead to that Hardpoint victory. That game was who was it that you said took out 3 players with 1 clip on the MP7?
Angel.
Man, that's
yeah, from King.
You know, you get out of position one time, you know, and then your teammates are spawning out Snowside, that last third hill. They're spawning Snowside, they're spawning P4. That's tough, bro. That's super tough. Gotta have someone to anchor in that backside of the spawn.
Even if there was an anchor, let's say, the problems are the spawn on that map. I've seen so many people just sitting into these house by the A flag, the house in the spawn, and just people spawning around him. They please call them. Please nerf it. Come on, dudes, nerf it. Patch this, fix this, because oh my god, this is so frustrating to see players actually controlling the spawn, managing to do -3, -4, -5, covering the entire hill, and still losing the spawn just behind them. Oh my god, that was basically what made Stamina lose that round, just because of the spawn unfortunately flipping in the 2 last seconds of the hill.
That's tough, bro. It's so difficult to overcome. It's one of those things that, you know, you could try, like you said, you could try as much as you want, and keep those spawns, but all it takes is just one player being out of position, and then all of a sudden you're cluster spawning all the way on the other side of the map. It's terrible, and I gotta agree with you. COD Mobile, you gotta fix this. Hardpoint is not what it used to be, bro. And I'm not a boomer. I don't want things to stay the way they used to be or go back the way they used to be. I'm just saying, bro, Hardpoint has not been a viable game mode on some maps. Summit is probably one of the ones that have probably one of the more competitive spawn sites, but it's just, it's getting out of hand, bro. It's getting way out of hand. Game number 2 about to start off. Search and destroy on standoff. I don't see Narcs in the building, so I don't think they're going to be making a sub. So making a sub. You can tell I'm hungry, bro. I ain't eat anything all day. Making a sub. They're not going to be subbing in Narcs. So Angel, Toby, Grizz, Hetty, and Inferno are going to rock it out in the search and destroy. So looking for maybe Angel to snipe here.
I might think actually that Inferno or Angel are gonna go for these snipes.
I'm thinking so too.
I might go for it.
You know what? I'm gonna call Inferno is gonna be rocking the SKS again with that 8.
Do you think that it's a reliable gun when it comes to search and destroy SKS?
I don't think so. I think the way that the controls are set up on COD Mobile, it makes it impossible for a burst weapon like that or a one-shot weapon like that to be good. Like, you got to be able to rapid fire that gun. Like when Warzone, when the DMR came out for Warzone and it was like OP, the reason why it was OP is because it was a single burst and it had so much damage to it, but you had to hit consecutive shots back to back to back to back until they nerfed it. When they first came out, it was like a 2-shot. It was just, you could play Warzone. They called it DMR zone for the longest. But the SKS is one of those marksman type rifles that if you don't have that rapid fire to go along with it, it's not viable in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it's viable neither. I don't actually think it's viable neither. When it comes to a game when you're playing Search and Destroy, I know that if everything was allowed, Grizz would be rocking the KRM, the Charlie just pushing aggressively and taking these frags, but that is not. We've always said that, and we've always been saying this about this map. It's more of an SMG map, close quarters fights every time, so you'd rather take an SMG as something like lasers close range to be able to win the fights, because except when you're crossing the entire building, like if you take a fight from, let's say, Kebab to Stadium, that has to be one of the longest range in the map that you'd be fighting for. So basically, don't try to go for something that really is made for long range. You can use a DRH because it's good at every different sort of ranges, so you don't care about it. But don't go for like a weapon like the BK-57 that is not part of the meta at all right now. You may be switching into an SMG. As you see, they're just closing and committing into the A-bomb site. They're within 20 meters to the enemies, so you'd rather go for an SMG with a fast, rapid fire rate just to be able to take the enemies down as soon as possible.
Absolutely. And as we say that, I do see Angel was the primary sniper for this map, but it looks like Angel went down first, so Inferno opted to pick it up. Inferno takes down one. Inferno is going to be taken out, so it's definitely, I'm seeing 2 SKSs on the map as well too, so it's definitely one of those things that these guys feel like they might be able to make a difference with the SKS because there's only one sniper allowed. But as I say that, okay, Warvac is actually the sniper for the side of Zenshu, so Veer rocking the SKS, Warvac with the DLQ at hand, so I'm thinking that these guys feel like it's a viable option if they figure a way out to use that gun and make it good on this particular map. I could definitely see it. You know, it's a 2-shot, right? It's not a 1-shot.
It's a 2-shot. It's a 2-shot. It's a 1-shot, I think, when it comes to headshot, but otherwise that's a 2-shot when it comes to the body being tagged. Warvac performing great, getting the 2 and both entry frags on that map. He's going to be pushed though, trying to go with the new pistol, the Renedy. And we're back into a 3v3, ladies and gentlemen. Angel is going to find a kill. Palma is going to get the trade straight away. And now he's going to be flanked by Grizz and Angel, both sitting around Stadium in top. Palma, you need to play smartly for time. As you know, you're going to get pushed. Oh, he's going to get one. Grizz is going to escape with a bit of HP left. And that's going to be the bomb being defused, bringing the first round back into the Kings or Stamina's hand. Let's see how they're going to be making things up from now on, as it's back to equal verdict. 1-1 for each team.
That was a much better round for the guys over at Stamina, as they had a bit of better positioning, in my opinion. Angel stayed alive there too, and Angel was able to pick up a big frag towards the middle of that matchup. So we do see Toby go down early. I think this is going to be the difference maker in this matchup. Zenshu able to pick up frags early in the match. It's going to allow them to set up proper, and they made a last-minute push towards the A-bomb site the first round, and it ended up paying off. We're going to see a 5-3 scenario now as Zenshu has taken out another as Hetty goes down. So start off for Stamina. Maybe, you know, they need to reevaluate their defensive, as the guys over at Zenshu are just kind of exploiting them in areas where they should not be taking them out at. but Kike is actually going to be taken out by Grizz. Grizz going to be playing up in the statue tank area. Angel's going to be the last one alive. It's going to be a 1v3. Prims gets the frag on Grizz there, and Palma had a hit marker. God dang, Angel, that's tough, man. When you hit someone chest up, I need a death for snipers. And I know they're talking about nerfing snipers in later seasons, but bro, I don't care what you say. Anything from the DLQ or Locust chest up should be a one shot. That's just me though. So I mean, you won't hear me ever talk about nerfing a sniper. Snipers are not OP. I've seen so many hit markers. You'll continue to see them too, as Warvac's going to be on the side of this tractor. He's actually going to be taken out. Palma's going to get that refrag. So 2 rounds to 1 now in favor of Zenshu, as they have taken off with a little bit of a lead.
I don't know if you've ever been tagged in real life by a sniping bullet, but I think even if they shoot it on my toe, I'm dying.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
Even if they shoot my toe.
If they shoot my toe, I'm definitely dying, bro. Have you ever stubbed your toe?
Even if they miss me, I die. I'm pretty sure even if they miss me, they're not being accurate, I will just laugh at them saying FaZe is not going to recruit, then I die just because I'm having a heart attack. That's what's going to happen. I can feel it. I can just feel it. I think we need to include a challenge when, imagine it's a perfect world. We have mobile Mayhem, like in-game Call of Duty Mobile, and then we have the first game that is taking place into Call of Duty Mobile. The second one is in the Airsoft Playground, and you just play with 2 teams, making it into a Search and Destroy. Imagine.
Hey, I think my friend Young would make a comeback into the COD Mobile scene because, dude, he sends me a picture of his Airsoft setups, dude. They spend money on that stuff, like big money, bro. Thousands of dollars on Airsoft weapons. And they're pretty dope looking.
They are a lot dope looking. The dope looking, the DF stuff is just so skilled. I think, according to, the guy I would like to take in a 1v1, in a Airsoft fight will definitely be Meseeks. As we've both been in the army, I'd love to see if I'm better. Or, you know what, in a fist fight, I'll lose. 100%. He just has to breathe on me, just making a... just fly to Spain. Okay?
You just have to look in your direction, bro. What do you have to breathe on you? That guy looks lethal. He looks lethal as hell.
He has to be a weapon. He's not even allowed, I think, in France. He can't go there because that's a weapon. Oh my god.
We're gonna see a tie game
now.
Respect. We've had a little bit of a conversation that got outside of the game, and it has resulted in 1 round going in favor of Stamina. Just to cap you guys off, casual conversation aside, we are gonna see Stamina off to a better Search and Destroy. We'll see who gets the first frag here. I feel like that's who's gonna have the advantage, as we've seen multiple times. Zenshu able to pick up that first frag. Oh! Angel taking out Palma there with a jump shot. He's going to go ahead and retreat back. That's all he needed, he said. Gets 1 on Palma. 6 kills on the board for Angel. I'm not going to say who needs narcs here, but at this point, Angel popping off 6 kills, you go. I mean, narcs not needed in this situation. If you can get a dub without him, that's going to be huge. Because imagine when you do have narcs, bro. That guy is probably one of the best snipers I've ever seen play the game. One of the best.
Yeah, and the fun fact about this, and when the rules about the fact that you are only 1 sniper per team in a Search and Destroy game, before it was implemented, I remember them playing a crossfire Search and Destroy, and every time they were working with 3 different snipers, Inferno, Nox, and Angel. Angel always sitting with the Arctic, just spamming through these walls and getting all these frags. I remember Angel used to be a super good sniper as well, but so far tonight, he's still performing great. Toby is going to be the one facing in that 1v1 against Warvac. The mob is blunted for him though, so Warvac is just going to be rotating towards the spawn. Misses the first bullet, is going to be rotating around. I think Warvac is actually in the worst position ever right now. He's going for the speed scope, missing it.
What were you doing?
Yeah, that was a joke.
If you even rotated into the top side of warehouse there, you would have put yourself in a better position. He put himself in a position of challenging Toby. Toby did a 1v3. That was so nasty. Toby, if you guys win this Search and Destroy and end up winning this series, you're going to be the MVP of the series because, bro, that 1v3 was clutch. Took out 2 ASAP. And then Warvac, you can't ego challenge that, bro. You can't do it. It's one of those times where you got 20 seconds on the clock. You rotate back to the top of that warehouse. You put yourself in a position to even put yourself a clean shot on the bomb. Now instead you got Guy going head on with you. He's got a Fennec, bro. He's gonna win that every time.
Oh, Grizz is picking up 2 nice frags. He still has the bomb though and he's being aggressive towards barrels. He's going to be in a 5v3 man advantage for the start of Samina now as the bomb is going down and it's planted for barrel side. So if they take control of a barrel and they just hold these line, Warvac finding the first shot. Warvac, he's so underrated as a sniper, I have to say. I'm not saying this because he's French, just saying this because he's really good tonight, performing great, always getting these open frags when he was into the T side. And now he's moving into the bomb site again, trying to pick some players. Of course, they're going to get flamed by Inferno, pushing from behind. The bomb is currently being defused. Inferno will find him just before.
Go on with your bad self. Go on with your bad self.
That's a choke.
Oh, what? It said bomb defuse though.
Yeah. I swear, I heard it and showed bomb defuse, but I think the spectator mode just glitched, and that was the perfect timing from Inferno, saving the day within a millisecond off the defuse.
We're gonna have to drop an F in chat for Verdict, bro. I swear to God, I thought he had a clutch there. We are gonna see Stamina take that round. They're gonna be up 4-2 here. We might be seeing a game 3 if Stamina can stay in this thing for much longer. We are gonna see Veer go down early and Angel go down. So Veer top fragging in the first game, not really going to have any implications in this this search and destroy thus far, as he only has 1 kill. Warvac going to pull out the Renetti. Renetti OP, yes, but against a Finnick, definitely not, bro. I think it's one of those things that you should have reevaluated the situation in that round. And I'm going to continue to go back to it because that was an easy round for Zenshu, and they pretty much handed it to the guys over at Stamina. I'm not saying Toby didn't earn it, because Toby is completely OP, but I felt like it could have been played a little better.
Come on, Warvac is too nice to do this. Nice tip. He's going to be the last one now, trying to go for that A plant, just trying to clear the entire side. I don't know what's going on though. He's going to get pushed. Warvac, does he have the sound info? I'm pretty sure he's not even sounding him, and Toby's so close to them. He's going to go up the ladder. He needs to expect him to be there. And of course, Warvac gets the first bullet. He's getting a low. He needs his teammate to push him aggressively. I don't know what's going on. They're both being tagged. And now he's playing for time. 5 seconds, 4, 3. I think he's just got there on time. No, he won't have the time to plant that bomb, unfortunately. And that's going to be a 3rd round for the side of Zenshu as they're moving into round number 8 now. Verdict.
All right, guys, it's 4-3, getting to the nitty-gritty. A close summit game. We've got a close standoff, search and destroy here as things are neck and neck. Toby almost clutched that, bro. I think he may have spent a little bit too much time trying to go for a pick there, as he had bomb, he had positioning. He could have probably planted that for Tractor a little early on and then pushed up, maybe held that Tractor side, held that little head glitch over the A bomb site. Nonetheless, we are going to see a 4-2 scenario as Primza and Veer are going to be the last 2 alive.
Oh.
We are going to see Veer go down, so it's going to be a 1v4 scenario. Will Primza be able to make something happen? He takes down 1, going to rotate backside deli. Going to go ahead and get a full wrap, maybe. Nope, he's going to go jump up. Going to go the midway. He takes down Inferno. Toby and Angel. This is the moment of truth. Are you guys going to sell it or are you guys going to clutch it? As we do see Primza pushing up. He's going to get some shots onto Angel. Angel goes down. It's a 1v1. Play time, Toby. That's the difference between champions right there, bro. He knew exactly how much time he had to waste. He wasted it perfectly. Well played, Toby. Another round goes in favor. You guys are on game point.
Game point for Stamina now. And they're on the strongest start. They're going to be attacking. Pretty sure they're going to go for that aggressive A rush. That is strategy I would go for if I was playing instead of them. Warvac is going to spank Angel. That's going to slow down the attack. Palmer is going to get some more. Oh, they haven't said the last word. Warvac is even getting the follow-up on Grizz with the strategy, finally getting a kill. 11 frags so far for Warvac. There's going to be 1 guy sitting by the boxes trying to get for the wall bang. That was unfortunate. He could connect though. Toby's getting almost lined up with this wall bang. And Ed Faye heading for the defo. And Toby are the 2 remaining for the start of Samina, trying to get for that 2v5 clutch.
All right, with the way that Hetty's been played, well, never mind. Toby going to be in a 1v5. I was about to say, with the way that Toby and Hetty are playing today, they might be able to do this. As soon as I spoke a word, we did see Head for Death actually bite some bullets. Toby going to bite one as well as 4th round for the guys over at Zenshu. They are looking to come back in this search to destroy. Maybe this is a story that we have seen already today. Hardpoint was pretty much in favor of stamina, but Zenshu made a comeback, took 70 points. So I don't know, maybe it's a flip-flop story. We'll see.
This time that is a problem because they already have a full control about the A-bomb and that is already being planted. So we need somebody to be aggressive somewhere, trying to pick that frag. Vera is going to find one, Inferno is going to get the trade on Primza. They need to get for some more. Grizz is going to fall. Oh, Toby with some more, and that is a disaster now. That's the end. And Kings taking this win, making it into game number 3 for the first series of the night. Warvac, he got 4 frags in last round, didn't manage to pick even one in this particular one, this round number 10. We're playing this series on the domination on the yard verdict.
Ooh, toxic map. Let's go. Last game of this series, I called it, bro. I said this was going to be a good one, and it has been thus far. The decider is going to be a Hackney Yard domination. Ugh. I almost vomited, bro. All right, we're looking at the scorecard here. We're talking about like out-fragging. The guys Zenshu out-frag Stamina here, not able to get a win, but we talked about how Stamina out-fragged Zenshu in the hardpoint. How the roles have reversed here as we do see Zenshu out-fragging this game. I don't know. I think that's something to point out. Warvac 13-8. Very, very great attempt and effort from him. Not going to be enough, though, as Stamina was able to take game number 2, Search and Destroy on standoff. Hackney Yard is where we're going to find the remainder of the action at, bro. I don't know, man. I'm kind of at a standstill right now. I can't decide who I think is going to win.
Wouldn't be able to because these 2 matches were so close. We almost went into round 11 for the Search and Destroy as well. So I wouldn't even be able to pick one team saying, okay, obviously, guys, you can't tell they're not going to win. We can't tell at all because that was a 2 points difference when it came to the hard points, 250 to 248 for Zenshu. And then a 6-4 for Kings, or Stamina, my bad. So moving into a domination out in the yard, which we both don't really like. Hope the players... No, it seems like the players don't like the rotation as well because they're always banning... When they are able to, they're always banning out in the yards. That is hell of a problem. So fingers crossed, this game anyway is going to bring us some great content. So may the best team wins. I'm not even going to take a risk. And I'm going to say that one team is going to win. That's it.
One of these 2 teams are indeed going to win. I did read in chat where, who was it that Veer said he got the points and the defuse mark on scoreboard, but didn't get the defuse. That round that we were talking about, that controversial round where it looked like he got the defuse off before he died. That's tough, bro. That's like one of those ones where I've had that happen to me too before. Like I'll get the defuse, but someone will kill me before the game is over. So I don't know how that happens though.
I think that is a game glitch because we actually saw him getting the defuse. That was obvious that he got it. Even on like the third outing spectator, we might have a glitch. Okay, understandable. But even if the player saw ball has been defused, they should have won the round. So that basically the game being glitched. And that is terrible if that really is the case.
That is really the case because I want to say that has happened to me before. A few times. And I'm not just saying that because I'm trash. I am trash, but I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to justify you, bro. But I understandably the game decides how everything is done, and obviously it just did not want us to see you guys win that round.
There's no way.
Let's go ahead and start it up, Fondas. Let us go. There we go. Warvac actually readied up right as I said that. Let's do it. Game number 3, Domination Hackney Yard. I don't know, bro. This map should have been banned in my opinion.
True. The fact is, this map is too big, and basically we can obviously delete the left side of the map. I think we could delete that side because they almost all the flags are lines up on like middle and right, left is useless, or it's just useful if you want to flank. That's it. It's like the flank area if you go from left. Or let's say the fight's in. The B has been tagged though by the start of Stamina. It's halfway captured by them, but They don't have the strongest opponent to hold it. That is a problem. So we're just going to be taking a look at how they perform and trying to go for that B, because that's the fight they're all going to be going for now. Just going for that B flag and hold it for the longest time possible.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen Grizz use an AR. I'm going to go ahead and make notes of that, as I do see him popping off right now with the HVK. We're going to see some more SKS use. And like I said, I don't think the way that COD Mobile controls are made, there's no way you could spam the fire button, you know, enough to where it could be an OP weapon, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. If these guys are able to figure it out, you know, and do it, obviously they have better handling, you know, to do it on a phone. Veer just lasered one as he took out Grizz there with that SKS. So prove me wrong. I want to see it. I want to see, you know, the weapon, the marksman, the SKS go down as one of those OP weapons.
Yeah, the SKS, I thought it was super broken, but by the way, loose as no one is using it, it seems like there's a part of it that is not good at all, and I might say it's the mobility. Even the fire rate though, because we do see them shooting down, trying to get these frags. Inferno is going to find another one though. We do only see 2 players running with it, which are Inferno and Vera, and obviously Inferno is the one doing the best with it so far, just spamming through the smoke. Vera is going to shoot him down. Toby gets the double trade. And the B is still under Zenshu control, but halfway captured. And it seems like Stamina so far just doing things halfway through the objective. And no, they're going to be proving wrong. Confirm it, get that B captured, and just try to hold it while we do see Warvac contesting it now with Kike.
Yeah, as I said, Grizz was rocking the HVK earlier on. He does make a switch over to the MP7. And it's still popping off, so he is the top fragger of the moment. So 10 kills for him. First one to double digits for both teams, and we're going to see a B push come through the side of Zenshu. They might be able to get it here. No, Veer is actually going to be the last player that was on the point. He is going to be taken out. And now we're going to see the power go in the hands of Stamina, as they have a little bit of a deficit to overcome. They shouldn't have any issue holding this B side, as I say that Kike finds 3 easy ones, and the B cap is going to come through, as it was already at 80%.
Yeah, now we do see a short lead, even though that's still a lead, but a really short one coming from Zenshu. They're trying and they're covering these B super well. Primza is getting a hell of a ton of damages just right now with the QXR. Heady is going to find Primza down finally. And let's see how they're going to be performing, because we do have Kike sitting into that corner of the DRH. He's going to get pushed by 2 different players. Of course he gets one. Of course he gets the second. And Kike with the 200 IQ placement, just sitting in there, trying to pre-fire. Heady's going to find him. Heady's going to spank him. And Heady's on a good streak again. Even though, Angel, what is happening to you, my dude? He's having a rough start and a rough time.
Yeah, we're going to see a bold strategy here from Stamina. They're actually going to be able to get this A flag. Easy, bro. Easy caps as Zenshu pushes out a little too aggressively inside of the warehouse area. They're going to pay for it, as C is going to be flipped. And A is one of those sides of the map that have all the advantages in the world. Closer to B, closer to the... Oh, my God. What is going on? Palma, you sneaky dog. On the other side of the barrels on side the B site, and is going to go ahead and get one, but is going to be traded and taken out. Stamina is going to go ahead and get the B cap to come through, and this is what I'm talking about. The flip pays off. They might be able to recover this deficit. They might not have the lead going into the second half, but it's going to be very close.
For sure, it's going to be very close now. We do see already going to the second half. The lead is not going to be the massive, actually. The Stamina roster might be able to take the lead over again if they hold it for the entire time. On the rest, these 15 following seconds. But now Kike is even pushing into the Spone. Grizz is going to get him as a follow-up frag. Grizz with 19, about to get his 20th, and here we go. 20 kills has been reached on the other side. We do see 11-11 from Primza Kike. Warvac is going to be the one top fragger with 15, 9 for Vera, and 7 for Palma. That is a slow start, and this map is not the one that you'll see the most of the kills on. You don't see always people pushing or just performing off this map. So it's pretty equal, pretty even, and only a 1 point difference in favor of Zenshu so far.
Zenshu has a 1 point lead, and I don't know how long they're going to have that for, as I do see Stamina have a good push and hold on this B site. As long as you have A, bro, I feel like anybody can you can hold B at any point. Angel stepping their game up. They had 2 kills going into the half. Right at the half, they were able to pop off and pick up 6 kills before the half ended, and we're going to see him get a cap onto the B site with his teammate before he's taken out. So Kike going to try and wander into the spawns of Stamina. Angel's going to spot him and take him out. That's going to be their 10th kill. So now we're going to be looking at Palma. Palma's going to be the only player that's not in double digits for both teams. As we did see Angel slack off at the beginning, and I'm sure, you know, it was due to the fact of connectivity. Or maybe they just had something else going on, because I don't ever see Angel do that poorly in the first half of anything.
Yeah, and he went from 2 to 11. Actually, he's the one slapping this round number 2. He's even covering the entire side. He's going to get another assist, but Vera is going to spank him back. Stamina, they need to control these side as long as possible. If they do win it, I'm going to be honest, this will be entirely deserved, because they were supposed to win this first hard point by doing this insane combat. They choked it in the last 2 seconds. They managed to win this search and destroy, so winning this domination will be the logical ending of this entire series. But so far, they're strongly defending this B, giving everything that they could, just trying to protect that area. Primza is still doing a lot of damages on the enemies now, but they're going to get traded by Inferno again. Inferno sitting by the hit glitch was having a strong position that he's going to fall off from. Angel gets the nade. They all get trades over trades, and it's still halfway there for the start of Safe Few, so they need to reduce that through Stamina. Just clear the entire B bomb site and B flag basically, and that's what they did. So that's what played from them. Now the work is not over. They need to keep grinding and keep on protecting this hill. Have it. It was the baby. Otherwise, that is a GG. If Zenshu managed to take it back.
Yeah, we're going to need to see Zenshu make a push for the A site and do it successfully. They're going to have to pull what Stamina did the end of that last half. I don't think they're going to be able to do it, especially with Grizz playing like the little gatekeeper role on the right side of the map. So B is going to be where they're going to be probably a little more successful. We are going to see Grizz get taken out there. Hetty's going to be there to get some revenge, possibly. Palma's going to be taken out, yes. So this top warehouse area is going to be occupied by Stamina, and they are going to be able to hold A and B. This might be a dub for them as they go on into the game 3, losing the hard point. But a potential B cap is not going to happen. Kike, one step. Kike's taken out. Veer's taken out. The B rejection is real. We are going to see a recap come through. And Zenshu, you tried your best, bro. It's just not going to be enough, as Stamina is going to come out victorious. I don't want to call it too early here, but guys, it is looking like Stamina does take this game number 3, as they only need about 18 seconds, or 18 points, 15 points now to get this dub. And with 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock, I don't see a triple cat coming through for the side of Zenshu at any time.
I'm actually happy for them that they proved me wrong, because before the stream starts, when we were waiting for the players and just waiting for the stream to start, all the players were in the lobby and just spamming to the Trevor chat saying, like, Vere saying, where's Angel at? No, that was Toby saying, where's Vere at? Even Angel was saying, where's Toby? Where's F for Death? And I just answered to them saying, one is Stamina, winning, sorry, wrong chat, my bad. And then they said, okay, now we need to step on another level. They grinded, and they managed to get this 2-1 series wrapped up in the favor, winning against Zenshu with a great performance overall. Really enjoyed this series. I don't know about you, Verdict, but that was actually an impressive plays coming from the start of Stamina too.
Stamina making their way back into this matchup. They lose the hard point, they win the search and destroy and the domination. And I'm expecting Grizz to come back in chat and say, when's Head for Death playing? When's Hetty playing? Because he always does that. What's up with that, Grizz? Grizz always comes through in chat and calls out Hetty. As Hetty, like I said, has not had the best beginning of the tournament. No matter how you start off, though, it's how you finish. And Toby, Grizz, Angel, and Hetty all popped off. Inferno as well. Inferno put on 27 kills and only 10 deaths with the SKS. Let's make that a note, as that's huge, bro. How the hell does he spam that SKS the way that you know, we see players spam other guns, man? He just made that work for him.
They played super smartly and super well. That's all I could say, to be fair. They're really focused, and Inferno was the one just covering Beast. He basically was sitting behind hand glitch and spraying at everyone touching his DAB flag. So that's what happened there. We just keep an eye on what's going on there, because that is going to be important. But yeah, game 1 and series number 1 was actually a pleasure, and now we're moving into another one after this break. It's going to be BK Rock fighting against Unicorns of Love verdict.
That is right, guys. As soon as we get back, we'll get jumping into the best of 3 and whatnot. But we are going to take a short intermission. We'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, we are back live. Bunker Rock eSports in the building, as well as Unicorns of Love. They're going to be fighting it out as Unicorns of Love. Let's take a look at the standings real quick, because I believe they had a potential for a top 6 finish. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Really just going to be dependent upon how Meseeks EU runs this last series. They only got 40 points at the moment. If they clear, which I don't think they're going to get 20 points off this matchup, but if they clear, I don't know. You know, we'll play the what if game all day, but what if we take a look at the best of 3 instead?
That's sure. Let's keep it rolling. The first map is obviously going to be Harpoon on red. Map number 2, Search and Destroy Meltdown. Map number 3, Domination. On the Summit, for the bans, BK Rock decided to ban the Search and Destroy on Tunisia when it comes to the map rotation. And the PP19, Unicorns of Love, decided to ban the Hardpoint of Firing Range surprisingly, and the QQ9. So, basically the same thing. We might see some actually SMGs. This time we're playing on the longer range map, which is red. And we'll be enjoying these great hard points on an OG map coming from Black Ops 2, but remade.
Alright, game number 1, you heard it here. Raid Hardpoint. We've got both teams in the VC, so we actually will jump into both teams' VCs and listen in midway through the match. We're going to be on board with Neil off the rip, as he's going to be rocking the Vernetti. And P1 is open up for business. Bunker Rock eSports going to go ahead and have a strong hold off the rip.
Yeah, they're trying to go for that. They have the control over the top laundry. They're still leaning to the side. Of course, Karma is going to push in, gets the kill with the GS, my bad. And now they're covering this out pretty well. There's going to be Source. We've been seeing Unicorns of Love having some rough times in the past few weeks. But is that going to be the night where they'll be shining, rising and shining, as Kylie Jenner said? Let's hope and fingers crossed for them, as we do see just the flies on the side of VK Rogers flying away, taking off, and they're looking super strong at the start.
They have a phenomenal hold on P1. I don't think Unicorns of Love are going to get any kind of time on this. 1 second is what they had early, and that's actually going to be where they're going to be stunned at. P2 is actually going to be where a little bit of action is going to be happening, as I see Sauce in the mix. Sauce going to be backside closer to this tree head glitch area. And Unicorns of Love going to have a hold on P number 2, but for how long? As Bunker Rock eSports is going to make their break on the backside. On the backs of Marvel. Marvel's going to be 5 kills strong in the spawn of Unicorns of Love. Sauce is going to get lasered. Bless is finally going to take him down, but the damage is done. Bunker Rock is going to get the break, and we are going to see a little bit of contesting time, but it's not going to amount to much because we do see Bunker Rock eSports continuing on with the hold.
Yeah, they're continuing on this hold. You mentioned it. Let's hope that is going to be working out. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in that game, but so far I don't know what Unicorns of Love is doing wrong, because they're just being massively dominated. It seems like they're not able to make things work on their side. They're losing too many duels in my opinion, and they are really rotating towards next, which is great, but they're going to fly us and lose 2 players by double stairs, which might give the occasion now to BK Rock to boost through gym, boost through mid, and just get the full control over that garage area.
We are going to see P3 open it up. Garage is where the action is going to be at, as we do see Unicorns of Love with a first initial hold, just like we saw in the kitchen area. I don't believe it's going to last for too much longer, as we see all their players shuffling in from the AC side. Neil going to push in. Canoe is going to be there. Kinox, they are going to go ahead and get the break. Bunker Rock eSports is, and they're going to continue on with their lead because they have been playing so dominant in this matchup thus far. On the backs of Marvel with 11 kills, Karma with 8, and a collective unit hold for this P number 3 is going to result in them now having a 100-point advantage going into the rotations of P4.
The problem about that P4, you remember how strong and how good these bones are by the P4, right? You know, you can tell by my voice it might turn out being ironical, of course, because they're always spawning by the top of these stairs or just beyond that wall by the basketball court. And now the problem is we do see actually Unicorns of Love holding this side, and Jello is even going to pick his 10 frag to reach a double digit. For the other players, there's something wrong though. We do see them not being as good as possible tonight. They're not performing at their best. Look at the spawn from Angelo, spawning through on 3 different enemies. I can't even trust what I'm seeing right now, how broken these bones are.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those maps that P4 is notorious for how bad the spawns can be. Unicorns of Love are going to be able to hold a little bit of this point, as they are going to be trying to take away some of this lead that the guys over at Bunker Rock eSports has taken. Neil going to pick up one with the ASM-10. We're going to see the Predator missile of Karma take out nobody, as I'm assuming there was a trophy there. And a last 16-second break is going to come through, contesting from Sauce. Or not Sauce, but Bless. Bless is going to be taken out, and Sauce is going to be rotating new. They still have a 100-point deficit that they got to recover, and I don't see Unicorns of Love being able to do so on the backs of at the moment, as their team is just not collectively playing the hardpoint the way it should be played. I'm seeing a lot of gunfights being lost. I'm seeing a lot of rotations just not coming through for the guys over at Unicorns of Love. To say that they do have a decent hold on P1 off the rip. This is one of those parts of the map that if you can get a good hold on, it's almost impossible to break. Shark, as I say that, pushes in. Shark's going to be taken out. And now Bunker Rock eSports is playing the 1x1 game, and it's not going to pay off. So a great hold for Unicorns of Love. So as soon as I started talking crap about UOL, they came through and they had a stellar 30-second hold on this P5 rotation.
Yeah. Let's see now about these rotations, as you mentioned. Even if we do see still strongly coming from the side of BQ Rock, the problem is UL finally waking up. We do see Nail reaching about, and finally he's going to get his 10 frags. We do see Blessing Canox having some much more frags again. And when it comes to the rest, they need to rotate toward that circle. Shark, how is he even going to win that fight? There's no way that the enemy choked that hard. Canox is going to shoot Dark down. They're all pushing it to the side now. Getting the head glitches behind these rocks, but Karma is going to slap him from behind. Actually, the crossfires and the team play from BK Rock is super accurate tonight, and do see them, and it is basically represented by the score. The lead they have, and the fact they're still leading that game and controlling this circle, shows a lot about how strong they look tonight.
That being stated, we're going to go ahead and jump in the VCs of the guys over at ROG eSports, as they have a great hold on P1 as they did the first time around. We're going to see what they're saying in their comms just to see if they match the gameplay.
Nice.
One next.
He's one HP top red, go next, yes.
Two next.
One shot, yes.
One shot,
Two next, guys.
One low on next, but two money.
One dead.
One more money. One mid SP money, marble.
Dead.
One more money.
Money.
Two
I have pull. One pull.
Alright, stay left. It's fine. One money.
Money.
Dead money. I'm 1 HP. I'm watching for you. Push from behind. No, not on mid.
This side push. Two side, one speed.
Okay. The
The last one speed.
Guys, wait, I push back. Two on the back.
Two shark. One more in
Dead.
the right side.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Fair enough. Just push. Okay, let's push from. Yeah, push there.
Both dead.
Alright, nice.
I will
On
stay
mid,
next.
Dead.
I will stay next.
Okay, come on. Do the same. Wait.
Alright, you heard it here, guys. They pushed every chance they had there until they got the break, and they finally did with 20 seconds left to go. We did hear players indicate that they were going to be staying back. You can go ahead and push new, and it worked out perfectly. 217 to 121. We're going to hear the guys over at UOL, and we're going to give them an opportunity to fight for their comeback here as Bunker Rock eSports slaying out at the moment. Will it be enough for them to take game number 1, or Unicorns will be able to bounce back here?
Oh.
Baby.
Black man.
Yo,
Two Lambos.
Then you.
Nice one bedroom.
I want to contest.
Next. Yeah, contest.
Contest.
Next. But that.
Too full. Yo, fuck that shit.
You can't play next.
What the? No.
This game. GG.
Might have caught them there at the wrong second.
What the?
As soon as we jumped in, all I heard was Baby Shark, and I was like, yep, this is going to be one of those comm sessions. This is going to be one of those sit-ins, and guys, it was very unfortunate. Bunker Rock eSports played their hearts out. They take game number 1 with a bit of high fashion, 250 to 124. We take a look at the scorecard. Shark pops off 31 and 26. Mid and 50 on the hill. Mid and 57 for Marvel. 27 and 15 he goes. 25 and 15 for Karma. 1 minute and 44 seconds on the hill. Jazz! Didn't even see you there, bro. 2 minutes and 43 seconds on the hill. Even though you go 17 and 21, I'll give it to you, bro. Anytime you can put up close to 3 minutes on the hard point, that's that's a huge, big selling point for me, bro.
Yeah, let's see how they can be performing though when it comes to the next game. I don't know what happened. To be fair, I didn't quite understand what was happening. into the next voice chat. For the first one, I almost not fell asleep, but I was like, okay, these comms are great. I'm just gonna stay there for a bit longer. But it seems like they were singing something into the of listening. And to be fair, actually listening and hearing people laughing and having fun while losing a game is pretty enjoyable, I have to say.
They definitely got. They're better sports than I am. If I'm losing like that, bro, I'm throwing my phone. I'm pitching a fit. I'm probably gonna be cussing left and right. So it's probably better that I'm on the casting side of things, bro, because I'm a rager, bro. If I get into a position where I'm losing heavily like this and something's not going my favor, dude, you're gonna know it. I'm gonna be letting you know how pissed I am at the reason why we're not winning, and I'm gonna be trying everything. But I'm glad to see that they're taking everything lighthearted, as game number 1 just wasn't theirs. That's quite alright. We're gonna see a search and destroy on Meltdown. This is their time to come back. Bunker Rog eSports. Let me go ahead and notate this. They need a 2-0 here in order to solidify their playoff standings, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if they get a 2-0 here, it's going to put them at a 100-point marker. That'll definitely shoe them in for a 5th place finish at the very least. So, playing with fire, if you ask me, at that particular position, but who knows? We'll see. We'll wait and see. As we did see Stamina take 15 points, they're going to have 120 going into the last day of the final of the regular season. Bunker Rog eSports, if you're able to manage to get this is definitely going to solidify your playoff berth.
I'm just trying to, okay.
What is Kev saying in chat? Is he saying I should do a treasure box?
People were saying in a treasure box. We were actually having a discussion about this treasure box thing on Trevor, so it's up to you. I think this is out of subject.
I just saw it in there. It's like, bro, come on, man. I've done one every day this season for you guys, no matter big or small. This is probably the only time I'm not going to do it, so I might be able to do it for you guys Thursday, but try not to make it a habit, dude. I feel like people lean on that for too much.
Yeah, this is, according to me, that's a great feature, but that should be like reduced, or
you should have limited amount of time.
You use once, let's say once a week, or I don't know, because people are over abusing it on the platform. And as I was mentioning in the chat, there's people who are just doing like 9 small treasure boxes, 1 big, and they think they're growing a community that is going to be reliable, but it's only people wanting money. So I don't think this is the best way to grow a community, and basically that's pay to viewers, pay to view, and whoever spends the highest amount of money is going to have the highest viewers and grow a lot faster. So I don't think this is healthy for the streaming scene to add that feature unlimited. I think. I'm pretty sure it's going to get fixed, or people are going to get feedbacks over it.
I completely agree with you. I feel like, it's great to get back to your community, but when it's getting to a point where people only come in for that, bro, it's just getting out of hand. But I'm so grateful that they included this feature into Trovo, as I feel like it's a great step in the right direction, but it's also one of those things that can come back and haunt you. And you know what? I'll do it for you guys as much because I appreciate you. I'll let you know when I do it. But we're going to go ahead and move on to game number 2. Destroy on Meltdown. This is one of those maps that are growing on me. I feel like if you have a great start, you're going to continue on with that momentum. Unicorns of Love need to take this game if they want to see a game 3. If not, they're going to be taken out in 2.
We will see the Unicorns of Love roster being on the T side, attacking aggressively towards A. They already have a full control of that side, so they might be able to go for that bomb blend. And of course they will. We do see Shark just around Arc sitting on top of their building now. Oh no, of their own building, pushing into the side. He has the... Is that a VSP? Is that how it's called in the game? Reality is the VSP, I can't remember the name of it. USP? What is this?
What's that?
I see the gun names that is USP, the new pistol that have been released.
The Renetti.
Is that USP really?
The Renetti.
It's Renetti.
Yeah, Renetti. But
yeah, so
let me see. USP. That's weird. Why did they call it the USP at the bottom? COD Mobile.
I don't
Phone?
know. They put a USB at the bottom.
Oh, dang.
Come on.
Yo.
He gets the one shot, dude. One shot, and Marvel is gonna take the round number 1 now against UOL. Defending, clutching the side, retaking the entire area, and taking this bomb defuse. We're moving into a second round.
Round number 2 by the startup. We are going to see Bunker Rock eSports take round 1. They did a phenomenal A retake, and now we're going to see another A push for the guys over at Unicorns Love. I'm not sure what the scenario. What is this, man? I got a spectator glitch on Marvel. I got to switch off. There we go. It looked like he had that Renetti in a holster, or not a holster position, but a scope position. It was weird. Smoke comes down for Bunker Rock Esports. They're going to make the rotation over to the A site. 40 seconds, 35 seconds actually, as a 2v5 is going to, or 2v4 is going to ensue. Shark takes down Neil. This is pretty much going to do it for ULL here in the second game. We are going to see all of their players go down, and the bomb be defused. Shark, you sneaky snake, 5 kills on the board and gets the defuse.
I was just watching the fight between Marvel. Let me just do something in the chat. Let's go. I just was looking at Marvel having a fight.
What was that? Who posted that in chat? No worries. We're gonna go ahead and move on. You deleted it. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, as I was saying, I was watching this fight between Marvel and Kenox in mid. Kenox has an MP7. Marvel had the Serenity and the Locust. They both missed so many shots, and then the Serenity user was able to take down the QXR user by just choking on his bullet. Didn't even connect one, which is actually a shame and a joke. But oh, Marvel is going to take another one with the Serenity again. They're just going to be pushing to forward. They do have the control over the bomb. Angelo is going to hit Marcus. Shark manages to take one down there. He's coming from behind. He's going to get pushed from mid. I don't think he's going to expect the enemy to come from there. Actually, Angelo is going to get tagged. That might be a flank. He hears it! He prefers the flank! And now he needs to go for the bomb defuse. Of course, he's going to stick. Angelo is going to push on time. He won't be able to dodge this bullet. And that's going to be round number 1. Going for the site of UOL.
UOL does take that first round indeed, and as I say that, Bobby Plays comes through with the raid. I appreciate you, my guy, bringing all your beautiful viewers in. We appreciate it anytime you come through, my guy. Round number 4 starting up. We are going to see Bunker Rock Esports with a 2-1 lead, and Angelo with the bomb in hand. They're going to make another push for this A site, and we're going to lose 3 players off the bat. So Karma, Jazz, and another Rock Esports player are going to pick up some kills there. We're going to see Kenox get a refrag with the SKS, so it's something that we were talking about earlier. He picks up another one, but what is he doing all the way here on gear site? I'm not sure what his strategy here was, but it doesn't matter. He was able to clear a few off the board, as we do see a little more even playing field as 3v2 is going to ensue. Angelo is going to be taken out. That's going to leave Kenox, Canoe, in a 1v3 scenario. 37 seconds on the clock. I don't see him being able to make this rotation over, as Jazz is going to be hawking the bomb.
He's watching, he's Netflixing and chilling. Basically Netflix and chill for him. Just watching the body, looking at the bomb. There's no way he's going to miss the opportunity if the enemies just go through. And wants to get that defuse. Karma is holding the line by mid. Woo! Nice shot from Kanox. Of course he's rotating by the window. He's going to find Jazz in front of him. If he finds him at a good timing, finds the second. Is he going to go for that clutch? No, there's 9 seconds remaining. Of course, Sark is just going to be sitting into that room. No times remaining. The enemy is not going to push towards him. He's just shooting to troll him, saying, hey, you should have checked them. I do check your corners, check the angles. And that is round number 3 going for BK Rockets. We're moving into round number 5 now. Last round on these sides for both teams.
I was still surprised that Kenox was able to pick up 2 kills there. Even though he didn't get to the bomb in time enough to capitalize on it, still a valiant effort. The bomb push towards the B side is going to occur, as we do see 4 players push it up. We're going to see Kenox actually on the backside. Oh my, a plethora of Bunker Rock players going to be caught in mid area. Marvel is actually going to be the last one alive, as Neil does have the bomb, is going to go ahead and plant that bad boy. That's going to reduce the clock to about 45 seconds. We're going to see Marvel bask in glory here if he can get this 1v3. Nope, Kid X is going to come through and spoil it. We're going to have a 3-2 game going into the side flips as we are going to see Bunker Rog Esports with a lead. Is this the moment of opportunity for the guys of Unicorns of Love to make their way back into this matchup? Or is Bunker Rog Esports going to spoil it and take the defense? This is going to be one for the guys over at Bunker Rog Esports to decide. As they have a 1-point advantage. We're going to see how they take the attacking side as they took 3 in the defense. A is going to be pushed 4 players deep. Karma's going to go ahead and get that bomb down. No hesitation as it should be. And Marvel is going to pick up that first frag.
I think he even got a collateral being tagged. Like, he got the enemy's super low HP. He's going to get pushed by Sos by the window. He's missing the bullet, unfortunately. And that's going to be Sos taking this to bring that back to a 4v4 Dark. He's going to be low HP by the stairs as well, just trying to pick a bit too much by mid. Jazz is being aggressive. He's going to pick Canox. Karma gets a lot of bullet. Bless! He's getting the slide. Karma gets the trade. Playing great. Sharik has been too aggressive. And now he doesn't need to show himself too much. Just play for time. Stop moving around. Sos is going to fall and take Karma down. That's only Dark remaining. He's going for that bomb being defused. And Dark pushing, getting the double spray. And that is the 4th round for BK Rog. That was such a choke from URL, I have to say.
That's tough, dude. That is so tough. As a support player, Angelo, you gotta push up. You gotta play aggressively there. You gotta pull out. You gotta put the sniper away. You gotta pull out your SMG, and you gotta cover the guy who's defusing. Because at that moment, all you had to do is put some shots on that Rock player. Unfortunately, you weren't able to, and that's going to pretty much secure that round for the guys over at Rog Esports. They have a 5-3 advantage now. As Shark is going to be super weak, going to get the better of the trade, but is going to be taken out. Neil and Angelo picking up big frags. Neil's going to be left in a 1v3 scenario. Pulls out the Renetti, not going to be able to hit anything there. And the bomb is going to be picked up and planted almost instantly as Karma does pick up the work that Shark left him to do. This is going to be a 1v3 as Neil is going to be rotating back into the little gear side of the map. And I'm not sure if he wants to push out to that mid area. He's going to be spotted, shots taken out. He's 81 health, recovering. He's already repeaked it again, and I don't think that's the right angle. He's going to be spotted and taken out. Karma's going to get the better of that. We are on game match point for the guys over at Bunker Rog Esports.
That was actually the wrong angle, I have to say, but as soon as he picked the first frag, he knows he's been spotted. That was a round over. He knew it. Other than doing an exceptional move and just clutching this 1v3, that would have been amazing. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and he knew that was all the chances and the stats were against him there. They're still going for that B rush from what we do see so far. Jazz has the bomb, is pushing on top of this. He knows that Neil might be sniping around. No, Neil's going to miss the timing, and Jazz is able to plant that bomb now. Neil, he's even going to go for Shark. Of course, he picks that frag up. Pushing, he knows somebody's on the bomb site. Doesn't he see his headshot? I thought he saw his head. No, he's not going to see it. And Marvel, obviously, holding this sniping line, throwing the nade across the map. Bomb is currently being defused. That is a problem. That is the ninja defuse, actually. You need to check the bomb. And that's the defuse. Happenings from Blessed or Kenox, whatever. UL trolling the BK Rock roster and giving themselves another space to breathe. Just as we move into round number 9 now. Can you hear me? Seems like we might have some difficulties, or maybe the game is glitched. I don't know what's going on, my dudes. That is actually a ninja defuse. That is really impressive. I have to know what's going on though.
Game number 2 is down in the books. Bunker Rog Esports is going to secure the dub. They are going to be taking 20 points here as this series is going to conclude. We do see this matchup go a lot sooner. We didn't expect it, but it's just one of those matchups that's you know, it's gotten to the point where ROG eSports probably one of the better teams in the EU comp scene. Shark 12-5, 9-6 for Karma, 7-5 for Marvel, and you can see the rest there. Kinox though, I gotta congratulate you, man. You got the Ninja Defuse. GG's, bro. We are gonna be moving on to what's going on.
Nothing. I thought you glitched at some point.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
have
You
been.
might have yeah, you might have glitched because I wasn't hearing you speaking for a while, and I don't know what happened.
I don't know, man. I think
I don't know what
muted
happened.
my mic by accident.
No worries, it's all good. You might have muted your mic, to be fair. Yeah, you might have. I think because I wasn't hearing you at all. So that might be the way it went. But now, what is incredible, what is lovely, what is fantastic is that we're another break, and the final game from tonight is going to be Tragik fighting against XOXO that just recently been picked up by Meseeks EU. I'm pretty excited about these final series though.
I am super excited to see these guys play. Super excited to jump into the comms of both teams. We will be able to do so. Next match is going to be Tragik taking on the recently acquired Meseeks EU. Guys, bear with us as we are going to be taking a short intermission. Don't go nowhere. My camera's being fuzzy. Don't go nowhere, guys.
cold at the touch, dead in the eyes, no signs of life no more. I put your love under the knife. Leave me to die here all alone. No signs of life no more, no. A crying dove may never fly. It's black and white. Yeah. Black and white. Oh, 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 oh. It's black and white. Black and white, just let me go. It's only right. For all I know, it's only matter. It's calico, it's black and white. White, white, white. Just let me go. It's only right. For all I know, it's only matter. It's calico, it's black and white. White, white, white. It's black and white. Yeah. Black and white. Oh, 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 oh. It's black and white. It's black and white.
We are back live, guys. We are going to have Tragik take it on Meseeks EU as we see the best of 3 come through. Standoff hardpoint, firing range, search and destroy, followed up by a raid domination if we're lucky to see a game 3. Tragik's opting to ban search and destroy on Tunisia, as well as the SKS. Meseeks EU opting to ban search and destroy on raid, as well as the PP19. So we are going to see some MP5 action today, as we are going to get geared up for game number 1. Tragik is going to have to 4v5 as their 5th player was not able to join in before we started this match.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, and that player, who might that be? Sav is not. How is Sav not even able to play? I don't know about the rest, but dude, come on, that. I hope they're still gonna be taking an advantage, even if that's not advantage at all. If they win this, that is a massive performance from Tragik, and we already know they're capable of doing this. It will all depend on how strong the XOXO or Meseeks roster is tonight. So basically, keep an eye open, because we might be surprised by both performances for both teams.
Indeed, we will, as we do see Meseeks take the first 15 points. We're going to see a break-in come through from Tragik, as we do see a few points going their way in this first hill. Jim going to be able to get there. Dorito is going to go ahead and get taken out. And we are going to see the initial break again come through for the guys over at Meseeks. 21-13 off the rip, as we do see Meseeks actually gathering up a few more points. Rotations over to P2 are going to occur, as I do see Leader and Creed actually making their way over to this back warehouse area. Now, what I was anticipating was everyone was going to be in the VCs today. They are not, so we aren't going to be able to jump into the comms of either teams. Leader popping off at the moment with 10 kills, though, so GG's the Leader, as he is playing. He doesn't care if it's a 4v5 or a 5v5. It could be a 1v5. He's going to play the exact same way. And it's going to show here as we do see him rack up another one. 11 on the board. He's going to get caught by Jim. Reloading. Or, yep, that was Jim. Jim is going to be spotted and taken out, though.
Yeah, by the way, lose, there's no way that Tragik is actually winning this game. And it even seems like the last player joins, so Slayer will be able to join into the next game, but not now. That is unfortunate, and imagine, I'm pretty sure the scenario is going to be this one. Tragik losing the game 1, winning game 2, and all is going to go down into this game number 3 domination. So mark my words, remember this. Pretty sure this is what is about to take place now.
Alright, we're going to see rotations over to P3. Balance is already there. Denza tried to make his break on. He's going to have Jim right there to push in. And the cluster strike is going to come through from Leader, as Leader has 13 kills on the board. He was able to get a pred in and cluster. Cluster is going to come through. Denza's super weak. Jim's taken out. Dorito is going to be the last one alive, and they aren't going to be able to get that break together collectively, as we do see Meseeks EU take the lead in 70-plus points now going forward, as P3 has been very kind to them. Rotation for P4 should be made here momentarily, but they're going to have 4 players on the hill. That'll just show you how much respect they have for that Tragik roster. Even though it's a 4v5, having that many players on the point is definitely a reflection of how much you respect the other team, as even though you have a one-man advantage, you don't want to give these guys any opportunity to push in, and that is going to show. Jim going to be spotted. Jim's going to be taken down. Leader popping off at the moment. 17 kills for him.
Yeah, they're doing great, and that's unfortunate. We could expect that. I don't know what they picked the SKS as a band. Maybe they wanted to play with the QQ9 just to troll, have fun. But the fact they picked the SKS, if that is what makes them lose, is actually awkward and weird. So far, they're being leaded by almost 100 point by the enemies, being in a 4v5, so nothing really surprising. I don't see any possible way with a strong player as Leader against them, and to having 18 kills, Faden and Creed with 12 and 11. I don't see how they could actually win this. We have Drari and Shift performing great. Both players are used to being two hammers, are just the MVPs on that game so far, but Lido is still slapping them from top kitchen.
A great start for Leader indeed, as we do see him top frag. And take a look at the scorecard here. Creed 14 and 7, 20 and 8 for Leader, Faden 11 and 9. Drari 15 and 14, trying his best, and we're gonna see this first game just go down. Slayer's edition in the Search and Destroy might make a difference, but this hardpoint is just one of those maps. It's way too big to do with 4 players. Standoff is just one of those maps that you're not gonna be. It's tough enough with 5. So to have 4, I could imagine the struggles for Tragik. So super unfortunate not going to be able to jump on the VCs this game, as I will continue to say, guys. Meseeks and Tragik, guys, we need to hear you guys in VCs. I want to hear those comms and callouts, especially from Tragik. Last week we had a game where their first, and the only game they played that day, which was also very unfortunate, just was crazy. Their VCs, their comms were on point, bro. But we were unable to get a second match due to a game glitch error. Moving forward, we are going to see 176 to 22. Meseeks EU just not letting off the gas as they should, because you get these guys at inch, they're going to try and take a mile.
Yeah, no, they're making their way easily until they reach 250 points, and obviously they're going to be getting them soon enough, as they will be at least going over the 200 point marks thanks to this Garden one. We do have Shift trying to make and do his best with 19 frags. Jim, he's having a rough session just fighting in his 4v5. Still, he's not feeling comfortable, and we might understand the reason why. They're just pushing towards back alley, trying to contest the side as long as possible, but there's basically nothing they could actually do to come back from where they are now. They're just massively dominated by the enemies, and they have a full med advantage every second, so that's pretty much undoable, even for Tragik.
Yeah, I gotta give it the Shift though. Shift, 21 kills on the board. Drari, 20 kills on the board. You guys are making it happen, and it appears as though this first game of Hardpoint, as we expected in a 4v5 situation, is going to go in favor of Meseeks EU. They're going to have 20 seconds before this game is over. They're going to get a contest from multiple players. Is that Drari rocking the Talon? I guess these guys are just opted. They know they're not going to win this one. They are going to go ahead and pull out the melees and try their best. I got to give it to them. They're able to extend this game a little bit longer than I expected, as we do see the break come through and a little bit of a contesting time. Drari rocking that Talon very well.
Imagine, just imagine for a second, missing screenshot coming from XO, off our Meseeks.
Bruh.
Imagine. Imagine if it happens, dude. Imagine if they get DQ'd while in a 5v4. How horrible that would be. So I hope the next player that will be Slayin is going to slide in and just step in to help his teammate out. That's definitely what they need now, because they're not going to be winning these games if they play in the 4v5. Into there, we'll be moving into this Search and Destroy, as you mentioned earlier on. This Search and Destroy that is going to be played on firing range. They definitely need somebody to help them out. So I hope Slayer is going to be able to jump in.
All right, we're gonna see a much more even matchup come through, as Slayer should be joining in. Yo, imagine a screenshot being missed. That'd just be tough. Popping off, Leader goes 27 and 12, a minute and 21 on the hill. Not even enough time for any of these players to rack up, more than multiple. And as I said, there were always 4 or 5 players in the hardpoint, as they highly respect this Tragik roster. Even though it was a 4v5, they didn't take any chances. 250 to 27, as anybody would expect. So, game number 2 about to start. Shots to come through, and we are going to see Slayer actually make his way into the lobby. So, we will get a game number 2 with a full 5-man roster.
We'll get number 2, and game number 2 with even an equal situation for both teams. So actually, this Search and Destroy firing range might be interesting. We will see Tragik just throwing, or do they want to do another Reaver sweep and take this win and just go into domination? That's what we're about to see. I have to say, Balance, you have a nice profile picture, my dude.
we won't get started on that one. I've actually spoke to him about it. He said it's not a man or a female, so you guys can't just assume the gender of his profile picture. Don't assume it, bro.
Okay.
At any point,
yeah.
game number 2 about to start through. Yo, that Meseeks logo does go hard, bro. I was looking at it. It looks pretty dope. Might have to cop me one of those.
They're actually a Meseeks logo. I can't find it.
Genius,
Is that the one on Genius profile
yeah,
picture?
Genius and
or-
Creed. Those are pretty dope, bro. I gotta give it to him.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, game number 2 about to start. Search and destroy on firing range. Will we see Jim sniping here? That's the question of the hour.
Okay, taking the bets. I said the scenario will be Tragik taking this win. Let's see if I was wrong. Let's see if I was right. Only future could tell.
It's going to be on the backs of Slayer. Slayer's going to be the difference maker in this Tragik roster, as he wasn't able to join us in the first game. So, going to be in the backs of Slayer. Jim is going to be sniping. We're going to be checking his point of view, as the Locust is his sniper of choice. We're going to see Balance, bomb in hand. They're going to be having an early pick on Slayer. As I said that, man, Slayer was going to be the difference maker. We are yet again watching a 4v5 ensue.
How did he manage to take Jim down?
Leader popping off of the DOQ, OP. He's going to be
That's
super
why
weak. Going to go ahead and
RG
get a retreat. Bomb is down, 40 seconds on the clock. And just like that, round number 1 is over. Zygnus, or good God, Zygnus. Meseeks EU coming through 1-0 on the first round.
No, moving to round number 2. Let's see if this time we'll see them being a bit stronger on the defense on the side of Tragik. The enemies are going to be heading towards A-Long. By the way, it looks at least the bomb is located around there. We're just trying to push here, trying to get the info, and this time Jim is going to get his revenge straight into leader. There's somebody else sitting behind that, and that's going to be Balance. Of course, he's holding the great line. Has his behind the head glitch and just covered by it. He knows he can't get killed by this jump shot. There's still 5v4. They're all being pushed and shift. He has the info now, just rotating back, pushing back, and he is being pushed on backside. Backside B is going to be such a pain. We will see Drari taking 1, taking 2. Going for the knife kill, but he will miss it on Faden. Now that is a 1. No, that is actually a 2v3 to be played by their side. And Faden is not going to be surviving this assault. Denza is going to shoot him down, and that's going to be back to a perfect tie. 1 round for each team.
That was a decent hold by Balance and Faden in that 2v3 situation. It was a 2v4 at one point, but playing together was the motive, and it just did not pan out. We are all tied up going into the 3rd round of this Search or Destroy. Jim took down Leader at the beginning of this that last round. That's probably what, in my opinion, was one of the game changers for the guys over at Tragik. An early pick definitely results in a round 1. Bomb is going to be planted on the A site. They're going to have a complete hold on the A site as we see Faden pick up their 4th. Trailer control is going to be occupied by 2 Meseeks players. And we're going to see 1 push in on the backside. No, is that going to be Slayer? Slayer is going to be pushing backside A-Long. Balance is going to get taken out. It is a 2v2 as Drari and Slayer, the last 2 alive. Slayer going to push up A-Long. We're going to see Faden take down Drari. Creed going to go ahead and get the kill on Slayer. 2-1 in favor of the boys over at Meseeks.
Oh my god. So now that is the 2nd round for Meseeks. They're 4 rounds away from winning actually against Tragik. But you know, it's not over till the game says it's over. And it's not over when you're playing a team that is called Tragik. Their destiny might be tragic if they keep on losing these rounds. And now they're being focused. Leader is going to take shift down. That's a 1-4 trade that happened. He's even pushing aggressively. And Drari by the connector is in such a strong spot. Leader is even getting the follow-up straight into Slayer. He's pushing in. Balance. Balance! Drari, how did he choke this? It was so HP and Jim. He's going to get wallbanged. That was such a clean round. Coming from Meseeks. What is going on?
just been a very poor end of the season for the guys over at Tragik. They had, I mean, I'm not saying that they're out of this matchup thus far. It's just one of those unfortunate situations that they found themselves in. A 4v5 against Meseeks EU this first game on the hardpoint. Now we're going to see a full 5-5. Balance is going to go ahead and push, get this bomb down. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to be taken down by the likes of Jim. Jim said, no, we are not out of this. Leader's going to get the trade onto Drari, and now it is a 1v1 Leader versus Jim. Leader's going to go ahead and bounce back, and Denza's going to get the kill. The wallbang comes through, and Faden's going to take down Denza. Faden's going to get down from Shift. Genius is going to be left in a 1v2 situation. The Deagle is going to be the gun of choice, as we do see Genius having to force back through. He's going to land one shot. No, he doesn't land anything. Forced to retreat, reload. Lands one hit marker, and Jim forces back. So 29 seconds on the clock. Bomb is all the way on the A side of things. Shots taken mid. This is going to be it for Meseeks EU in this round. We're going to call it Tragik takes the round, right?
Yeah, I think Tragik is obviously going to take the round. He knows he's going to be pushing towards Longton Jim. Maybe just holding the line. Shift to just buy there, holding this angle too. Genius pushes into trailer. He has 8 seconds. There's no way he's going to be clutching this out. They're all running around the map just waiting and baiting his time. And Jim shoots him down to QQ9. Second round for Tragik, as we still have a one-man advantage and advantage coming from Meseeks. But this time they're moving into the CT side, which according to me might be a bit stronger and better than the T1. But just knowing how aggressive the Tragik roster might be, they really need to be prepared for this assault.
It's 3-2 game now. Meseeks EU trying to take this series in 2. Be huge for their playoff implications, as we do see them in the standings for a top 6 finish. I'm assuming that a win here will definitely do it, as no, they're actually going to have it without any kind of opportunity to fail there. So Meseeks EU is going to finish within a top 6 finish, regardless of winning this series in 2 or losing it, to be honest with you. So we're going to see Jim go down. Bomb is down at A. Leader is going to be the last one alive. Leader in a 1v3 situation. Slayer's going to go ahead and get the slide peek, pick up the last 2. We're all tied up at 3, as Tragik just getting started in this search and destroy. They are playing hell of aggressive attacking side.
Yeah, they're playing hell of aggressive, and even if it takes a bit of time to them to get started and get ready to jump into an aggressive playstyle. Slayer is pushing into mid, getting somebody to send back. Drari is getting some more. The T side works a lot better for them. We can definitely see that. And then now in the 5v3, the bomb was about to go down, finally gets planted, while the man's alive is still being reduced. Slayer picks up his 3rd frag of the night, and now Jim ends it up, giving a 3rd round in a row for the side of Tragik, and now they're 2 rounds away from making it until the game number 3 verdict.
Be interesting to see as Tragik full force. That is, what is that? A domination on Summit? Ooh, that's gonna be nasty. Round number 8 ensuing. Bombs in the hand of Shift. They're gonna be pushing towards the B jungle site area. They're gonna have a clear plan on B, because I don't believe anybody is there initially. Shift gonna go ahead and get the nade down. Trophies are gonna come through as well, as we do see the rotations over to the B site. As Shift gets it down, Genius is gonna be right there on the sandbags of this B site. Could make for some interesting play here. Bomb is gonna go ahead and go through. 43 seconds on the clock. Slayer, Gem pick up frags. Creed gets 1. Shift takes down 1. Shift is weak. It's a 2v4, as we see Creed and Balance going to be left in this scenario. Actually, it's just going to be Balance now. Gem going to go ahead and get the shot. That's going to end the round. Tragik was on the brink of getting eliminated here. Now they're on the brink of eliminating, as they are on match point.
That's a match point coming from Tragik, and I was right, by the way. Yeah, they're just moving to what looks like game 3 to this domination game. Is most likely going to be happening soon. This game on Red overall, so I'm actually going to be enjoying this one. For this specific rotation, we are all the 3 OGs maps. Basically, the standoff, firing range, and Red that had to be one of the rotation he used to play in ranked, and then his Crim role, sorry, in Crid. Obviously gonna get pushed by 3 different players, and that is gonna wrap this up. 6-3 to Tragik, and we're moving to this domination on red, where whoever makes it until 200 point first wins the entire series overall.
To get started up for game number 3, but before we do so, we will take a look at the scorecard here. As Slayer, as I said, it is going to make the difference in this matchup. 10-5, bro. What a way to come through for Tragik as they come from behind victory. 4 straight rounds in a row that they took. GG's, bro. Tragik 6-3 over Meseeks EU. We'll see Meseeks EU bounce back in this raid domination. This is going to be one of those maps that I feel like anybody has an opportunity to come through. Better strats. I've seen teams push, home flags more than they do for the B site. It could definitely make for some great gameplay. We'll see how these strats come through for both teams, and ultimately we'll see who takes the better of this best of 3. As this raid domination is going to be the decider.
Yeah, this domination is gonna be the last game for tonight's stream too. So let's keep our hype at its highest for this final gameplay. Somebody needs to join back from the side of Mystics. They might have won this game, but the Tragik crossover was just too strong. Obviously, you've seen them they were winning 3-1, leading 3-1, and then they lost 5 rounds in a row and losing this entire series 6-3 against Tragik. So I might say, Meseeks, get prepared, because now you won the first game in Respawn. You definitely won't have such an easy time going through this domination one with a 5 main roster against you.
All right, game number 3 about to start up. Domination raid. We don't have a 4v5. This is a 5v5. Fates comes through for my guy Creed. Oh, not Creed, but who was it that Fates? Not Balance, but good God, who did he sub out for? I can't keep up with everybody nowadays.
I can't remember.
All right, we are going to get started up here as we do see Fates come through. Leader Creed, Balance, Fates, and Faden 5v5ing against Jim, Shift, Denza, Drari, and Slayer. We are going to go ahead and get that spam start button. Let's go. Last game of the day, last series of the day. Will Tragik come out on top here, or will the guys over at Meseeks EU come with the smoke? We will see. Game number 3 down right now. Drari coming through with the hella roses, bro. I see you, Drari.
Ace. Of course, Base, no worries. Drop a follow on Twitter and we'll be making a skincare routine. No worries, my dudes. Space has been that, I think, almost since the beginning, and it's been about a year that they're spamming for the skincare routine. Actually enjoyable.
Unless there's something, does he want your skincare routine rotation so that he can add it into his?
I swear, yeah. So basically you get hard point eyeliner, and then you go into domination shower. Oh my god.
Elevate did not play.
Yeah,
already
Elevate
today.
played.
Yeah, they got a. Did they get DQ points? Is that right?
I don't even know. I know they played against Tribe 1-4-0, but for the rest I don't know. I'm joking.
Whoa!
I'm joking.
Shots taken.
I'm joking. No worries. People are gonna be like, ah, shit! In the chat, but no worries. Now what we're seeing is that Tragik is double capping this game.
We're gonna see a home flag flip as we do see Meseeks EU push for the C site. Leader gonna go ahead and take down one, and Jib and Denza is gonna go down as well. Slayer gonna be taken down, and we're gonna see an A cap flip for the guys over at Tragik. Will this result in a B site cap? No, it may not. Leader's gonna be spotted. Leader's gonna be taken down. Denza's gonna be there to recap. That is gonna be an AB cap for the guys over at Tragik. They are hella pissed right now. Looks like someone might have shaken the wrong beehive.
we're moving further and further into the game, and then all what's happening, they have 4 different players from Meseeks just around the circle area, and even Denza is going to be so greedy that he's pushing for the C flag, breaking the spawns. He's going to make them rotate and spawn towards the A side, and they're going to get pushed on the side. Triple cap for a few seconds. B is the only flag that they haven't done a control for the side of Meseeks, but Creed, of course, is going to be the one trying to go for that C. Denza sitting behind the Lambo is going to have a massive advantage with the set glitch. And we'd love to see what will be going on after this. They keep grinding, keep going harder and harder every time. Just so you know, the B flag and the B spawn is one of the worst spawn you could ever have and could ever wish for while being a domination raid.
Slayer with the spoil as the A-cap almost came through for the Meseeks EU team. It is going to come through now as they do take Slayer out. That's going to put a little bit of pressure, or take a little pressure off this B flag. And we're going to see a big Pred missile come through for Balance. As Balance had a slow start today, didn't have that great of a hard point. Have no fear, he's here right now. 12 kills on the board, first player to reach double digits. Huge shout out to Balance as he's doing his thing. And the B-cap might come through if Tragik can get enough players on the hill. They have 2 players in the vicinity, ringside, 3 players now. The B push comes through, trophy first. Slayer also going to be there. That's going to be easy cap for Tragik as C is actually going to be traded. So this is that domination strat that I continue to talk about. If you can't get B, take the other home flag, and now we're going to see potential A cap too, as C is going to be forced. Balance going to be pushing up staircase. Balance going to be taken out. This is going to be a triple cap possibly if Shift can get this on his own here.
It's even going back to a triple cap.
Almost.
It's even going back to a triple cap now. No, it was about to, but he got denied finally by Balance. Zarito is even going to use his Predator missile. A is still being reduced, but they're just playing around, trying to hold. As long as they hold the laundry area, they're just going to be holding this entire B, and we'll see people spawning and just sitting by the square, by mid, and just by double stairs, which is great positioning from them. Jim is actually pushing from this side. Jim is not having that much of a kills tonight, but he's getting slapped from behind. It's not his base game so far, but he's still performing great overall as a team. So I might say congrats to Tragik out there moving into round number 2 with a pretty decent lead for about 25 points, which is great already.
Great lead for Tragik indeed, as they do have a 25 point advantage going into the second half. Taking a look at the scorecard here, Balance 17-8 popping off. Drarito, aka Drari, 14-5, 13-8 for Shift. Slayer 10-8 too. We're gonna see Jim struggling here in this domination match, 5-9. But when you got teammates like Shift, Slayer, Drari, you know it's very difficult to get your hand in edgewise. So leader gonna be spotted, leader gonna be taken out, and 3 big frags for the guys over at Tragik to start this round. 2 frags from Balance, as Balance is not giving up, bro. 19 kills on the board. Good God, man. We're gonna need the rest of Meseeks EU to come through as Balance popping off. He's gonna need some help. Takes down 1, takes down 2. Balance on his game tonight. Is it gonna be enough though? I don't feel like it is. As Balance 21 kills is gonna go unnoticed, as they might be losing this domination matchup. As an A and B cap is gonna come through for Tragik. They're gonna hold the hill or the sites accordingly. And Meseeks EU down, not out yet though.
It's not out yet, but it doesn't look good at all. You might agree on this. We just see them. They're not able to successfully go for these caps. Every time they're losing the fight, losing the duels, they're trying to go for the fight. They're not strong enough to hold it, or at least to defend it while they're trying to go for that cap. So I'm a bit sad to see that they're going through some really tough times fighting against Tragik so far. Nothing is over yet, you guys know that. They still are able to catch up the fact they're late compared to the enemies. But by the way, it looks Tragik is just too strong in my opinion tonight.
The A cap almost coming through for Drari, or for Faints and Balance there. They got taken off. I had my mic muted again. GG's. The A cap is going to go through again, but is going to be denied as Denza and Slayer are going to tag team up and pick up those 2 kills. They're not going to be able to get any traction on A. They're not going to be able to get any traction on B. This might do it for Meseeks EU as they have a double cap to come through. They might have to triple cap in order to come back from this as we see 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this domination matchup. Denza going to be taken out. Balance picks up his 24th. And even though he's popped off this matchup, it's not going to result in any kind of push in this domination match as B cap almost comes through. A cap is there. No, it's not. Again, denied. Tragik going to deny the A cap, and the B cap is going to come back through. A short-lived double cap as we do see A and B regained completely by Tragik. They had a game plan going into this thing, and it is working out very well. As we take a look at the scorecard midway through this, or towards the end of this matchup, 24-16 for Balance. 21-14 for Dorito, Denza 23-11, 20-14. These guys are just at the moment popping off. Tragik cannot be stopped.
Yeah, now it's basically Balance versus Tragik. This is what is taking place, and tell me guys if the mic quality is a bit better. I think that was a bit too close for my mouth, and now it might be a bit more clearer on their side. If they don't go for a triple cap for the rest of the entire game, this is basically over, and they are still going for that B. Pretty sure that the Tragik roster is going to be focusing on that A flag, not trying to let them down, but no, they even being that greedy that they just go for B, saying, okay, you won't be capturing any of these flags. This is our game, this is our win, and there's no way you're just able to come back. We won't give you this chance and opportunity. So that's what we're going up against. Tragik calling it early, but that's what we must, like, that's what at least I expected from them. Just coming back even stronger from that 4v5, winning 2 games in a row, doing that reverse sweep, and taking these 2-1 win in that series against Meseeks EU.
Meseeks EU dropping those last 2 games. They secure 5 points. 15 points is going to go in favor of Tragik as the end of our stream is going to come at this moment, as well as our regular season, guys. This is like the last 2 days of the regular season, today and Thursday, as we take a look at the scorecard from the last game of the day. 25-16 for Gerari, 25-16 for Slayer, 23-13. Just a collective great push. Jim even managed to go neutral as he was a bit slow to start in this domination matchup. Doesn't matter how you start, it's matter how you finish. Also, a notable stat for him, 9 caps. Balance 27-18. His efforts aren't going to go unnoticed, but they aren't going to make a difference in this domination matchup, as we do see Tragik take the series in 3 games, 2-1. Domination and the Search or Destroy. GG's, guys. That was a decent matchup. The first one obviously was not the best one, as it was a 4v5 scenario, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Game number 2 was decent. Game number 3 was decent. Tragik overall coming out on top as we get geared up for... That's it. That's actually where we're going to take some action over to COD Mobile, as we are going to get geared up for the final of the stream.
Yeah,
Alright, taking a look at the results from the day. Stamina takes the series 2-1 over Zenshu eSports. Bunker Rog eSports, just too much sauce for the guys over at Unicorns of Love. Team Elevate going to get 20 points for the forfeit from Originals as they had disbanded and pulled out of the tournament. Tragik takes the series over Meseeks 2-1. Taking us to the standings, bro. Getting pretty hectic over here. 145, Team Elevate on top. Tragik with 135. Stamina now over, or topples over Aphelion, 120. Aphelion with 105. They didn't play today. Bunker Rock Esports gets 20. They're at 100. Meseeks, regardless of losing that best of 3 series, they're going to go ahead and solidify their playoff berth, as we do see them at 80. And Zenshu Unicorns of Love, Hypnotize, and... well, we won't have to say Originals because Originals disbanded. So, Citrus coming through with 52 Raiders just as I was about to conclude stream, bro. I hate that I not gonna be able to take advantage of those 52 Raiders, bro.
No worries. I know somebody who will. This guy is called, of course, Merch6. I think he might enjoy the fact that he read our interviewer, professional interviewer for Mobile Mayhem. He's going to enjoy that. And of course, Tragik. The points needs to be updated, but it seems like Tragik secured their first spot in this entire league. And if the thing that happened last week didn't actually take place, the fact they forfeited, they wouldn't have lost any single map in the entire series. Tonight will be the first time they really lose a game they play. And even though they lost a map, this map was lost because of a 4v5. So basically, they could have went entirely flawless wins for the entire league. Actually impressive drop coming from Tragik, and now seems like that's the end of that stream verdict.
It is. It's going to bring us to a conclusion today. GG's all the teams that played. We will see you guys back Thursday. Take care of yourselves.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery.